You're showing up in Google, your impressions are climbing, more people are seeing your website in search results than a few months ago, and that's real progress. You see, Google has decided your site is relevant enough to show, but there's a catch and almost nobody talks about it. Most people assume rising impressions is the whole story. More visibility automatically means more traffic is coming, impressions go up, and clicks eventually follow. That's the belief. But here's the problem. That's not what's happening for a lot of sites. You can watch impressions climb for months while clicks stay completely flat. In Search Console, it looks like this, a growing number of impressions next to a click-through rate that barely moves. Being seen and being chosen are two different problems, and most people only ever solve the first one. But here's the good news. Buried in that bad news, if Google is showing your page more often, you've already cleared the hardest bar. Relevance. What's left isn't a ranking problem, it's a conversion problem on the listing itself. So here are 5 specific fixes that turn your impressions into actual clicks, and by the end, you'll know exactly where to start on your own site. First, here's something most people miss. A low click-through rate doesn't always mean your title is bad. Sometimes it means you're showing up for the wrong searches entirely. A page can rack up thousands of impressions just by appearing for broad, loosely related terms. A local gym might show up for strength training, but that search could be coming from someone hunting for a workout plan, a YouTube video, or a gym 3 states away. None of those people are clicking through to book a membership. Open Search Console and look at the actual queries driving impressions on your top pages and ask yourself, does this page answer what they're searching for? Is the intent local, informational, or commercial? Would a different page on your site actually be better to match? This matters because it changes where you spend your effort. If you're ranking for the wrong query, no amount of title tweaking fixes that. You need a page built for the right one. Now, fixing your targeting matters, but even a perfectly targeted page won't get clicked if it doesn't match what the searcher actually wants to do next. You see, search intent is what someone's actually trying to accomplish. Find an answer, compare options, buy something, book an appointment. Your title, description, and content all need to align with that goal, not just the keyword. Someone searching cost of a vinyl car wrap wants pricing information. A page titled Professional Vinyl Wrap Services doesn't answer that. It reads as a sales pitch when they wanted a number. A title like How much does a vinyl car wrap cost? Pricing and options matches what they're actually asking. Same logic for how to choose a gym. That person wants advice, not a homepage. This is the difference between technically ranking and actually winning the click. The closer your listing mirrors the exact question in someone's head, the more automatic the click becomes. And once your targeting and intent are dialed in, the fastest wins are sitting in 2 lines of text you can edit today. Your SEO title is usually the first thing a searcher sees. Its job isn't just to describe the page, it has to give them a reason to pick you over the next result. Electrical Services, Powered Up Inc. is accurate, but it says nothing about location, specialty, or what problem you solve. Licensed Electrician in Salt Lake City, repairs panels and lighting, does the same job in the same space, but now it's specific, service, location, and outcome all visible at a glance. A good title checks 5 boxes. It matches search intent, it's specific to that page, it's different from your other titles, it reads naturally to a person, and it's clear at a glance. Put your most important keyword near the front, but don't stuff it. The goal isn't just ranking, it's making the searcher feel like your result is the obvious match. A strong title earns the first glance. The meta description underneath it is what earns the click. The meta description is the short summary under your title. It's not a direct ranking factor, but it has outsized influence on whether someone actually clicks. Generic lines like, "We offer high quality services and excellent customer service, contact us today," could describe literally any business. They add nothing. Compare that to need a licensed electrician in Salt Lake City, get help with breaker repairs, panel upgrades, lighting installation, outlets, and more. That version tells the searcher exactly what they'll get and where. Now, add a light call to action. Schedule an estimate, compare your options, request a consultation. Google may rewrite your description depending on the query, but a strong one still gives Google better material to work with. Titles and descriptions get someone to click once, and what gets them to click on you specifically and remember your name later is something bigger. Sometimes people skip your result, not because it's a bad match, but because they don't recognize or trust the business yet. They default to a familiar brand or a listing that looks more complete. Keep your name, address, phone number, and services consistent everywhere. Your site, Google Business Profile, directory, social. Add reviews, real photos, clear contact details, service areas, FAQs, credentials, and examples of completed work. Structured data can also help Google surface richer results that make your listing stand out visually. To do this, you would utilize FAQs, reviews, and business details. Now, SEO rarely works alone. Someone who's already seen your name on social media or in a directory is far more likely to click when they see it again in search. Visibility elsewhere compounds the visibility you're building here. So if you're staring at rising impressions and a flat click-through rate, that's not your SEO failing. It's a sign that Google already trusts your relevance. The pages you're targeting might be ranking for the wrong queries, or the listing itself might just not be doing enough yet to earn the click. Your click-through rate can also naturally dip as visibility expands. If a page starts appearing in positions 8 through 20 for far more searches, impressions climb before clicks catch up. That's not failure, that's just a site gaining ground. You don't need to fix everything today. Pick 2 or 3 high impression pages with a below average click-through rate. Check whether they're targeting the right search terms and intent, and rewrite the title and description. Strengthen the trust signals around them, then give it a few weeks and watch the click-through rate move. More impressions mean more opportunities waiting on the table. Close the gap between being seen and being chosen, and those views start turning into visits, leads, and customers. And if you want us to do a site audit for you, feel free to reach out to us. We're Happy Sandwich Media. We want to be your fractional marketing team. Remember to hit subscribe.